Hello everyone. This is Swayamsili Patnaik, and I welcome you all to a brand new series where I will be solving Codeforces problems, starting from the 800 rated ones. Now, before you think I'm some CP wizard, well, I'm not. I'm just a beginner too, and currently I'm learning DSA. In this series, we will be solving problems together, understand the logic, write the code, and hopefully we will get a better. We will get better every day. So, if I make mistakes, which I definitely will, you will learn from them too. So that's a win-win kind of situation for both of us, right? So to give you an idea of how this series will work, let's solve our very first 800 rated Codeforces problem. So let's get started. So before diving into the problem, I wanted to discuss about this Codeforces website. Before Codeforces, I was solving problem in Lead Code, and Lead Code has a very beginner-friendly UI, so it's easy to get a problem set you want there and solve. But Codeforces is a very overwhelming and complex website for a beginner, right? So when I first got into Codeforces, it was very complex. I didn't know how to get the particular problem set I want and how to where to solve those. So it literally took me 2 days to get to know how to get those 800 rated questions and where to solve those questions. I will be telling you how to select those 800 rated questions. First, you will go to the problem set option here. Into this problem set section, you will see a structure like this. This is the column where it shows the difficulty of a particular problem. So you have to filter out the 800 rated ones from here only. So after clicking it once, you will get the like 3500 rated questions. So these are the very difficult ones. So the higher the rating of that question, higher the difficulty of that question. So after clicking it again, you will get the 800 rated questions. So in this video, I'm going to solve this first 800 rated problem, this watermelon problem. Because first I wanted to give you a whole overall idea how this series and the videos will follow throughout the series. So let's get into the question. So after selecting the question, you will come into the question section where there will be the question part, and you have to submit your code or write your code here in the submit section, where you have to type the code of the question. It was 4A, right? So you have to type the code, and you will have to select the language you want to code in for the question. So there are a lot of languages. So I'm solving in C++, so I'm selecting this GNU G++ 2013.2 language here. So here you have to type the code, and you have to submit here. So before solving any particular DSA questions, there are 4 to 5 steps everyone should follow, right? The steps goes like this while solving the DSA question. First, you have to read the question carefully, and then you have to understand the question, what the question asks for, and then you have to ideate your solutions, and this is the most important step of solving a DSA question, right? Because in this step you have to ideate a correct solution, and also the efficiency of the solution, which will be decided by the time and memory complexity, right? And then the fourth step is the implementation. implementation of the solution into code, and the fifth step is to debug the whole implementation of the code you did, right? And these are the steps you should follow before like while solving the particular DSA question. To the problem, so first you have to read the problem carefully what it's asking. So I have read the question, and in the input we will it's given that the first input line contains the integer number w, which will be in between 1 to 100, and it's the weight of the watermelon that will be weight of watermelon that is bought by the boys. So the output will be to print yes if the boys can divide the watermelon into two parts. So it's basically asking to search for the even numbers from 1 to 100, right? And if it's even, then you have to print yes, and if it's odd, then you have to print no in the opposite case. So the odd, the numbers being odd is the opposite case here. So it has given some examples. Example like if the input is 8, it's even number, so the output is yes. So the first thing after reading this whole problem that comes into my mind is to use the ternary operator, right? You can also use if or else conditions, but I'm going for the ternary operator. So here you have to go to the submit section. I have to type the code of the problem and then start coding, like include stream, then using lens std and main so first we will initialize an integer, then we will be taking this integer as an input, and then we will be using the ternary operator here, like if n is divided by 2 and the remainder is 0, then it's an even number, right? And the n must be greater than 2, so that dividing 2 we will be getting 1, right? And the question itself didn't mention that, and you will be using ternary operator for this. So using ternary operator means this is the condition. If the condition is true, then it will print yes, and if the condition is false, it will print no, right? And you have to end. So then you have to submit the code. These are the questions I submitted before while like trying in a contest. So it's NQ. After some compilation error is there. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I missed one. Shit. Finally it got the question got accepted, my solution. So before that I got 2 compilation error. I had missed one arrow here, and in the second time I missed one semicolon. So these are the things that you have to keep in mind before submitting the code. So you can check the code here which got accepted. So it runs some test cases before accepting the questions, and if it's a success, then it will show an accepted verdict. And that's our first problem done. So if you enjoyed this format, subscribe and join me in this journey from beginner to hopefully someone who stops getting wrong answer on the very first submission itself. So see you in the next episode. Thank you.